Hey guys, welcome back. So the Bills fired Sean McDermott as head coach, and they also just promoted Brandon Beane as president of football operations. I think this just highlights how much pressure there is on you as head coach. For example, in the last 9 years, the Bills have made it to the playoffs 8 straight times. And under Sean McDermott, they had an impressive 98-50 record. But even then, he's now no longer their head coach, and the reason most likely is because they made 0 Super Bowl appearances. And to some level, I understand. I mean, Josh Allen has the most playoff starts and wins by any quarterback in the modern era without reaching a single Super Bowl. And with him turning 30 soon, heading into this 9th season, maybe the front office thought that the best way to capitalize while he's still in his prime is to start over, starting with the head coach. But there is criticism going around as to if McDermott was the problem or not, because the Bills had 14 players on the injury reserve list going into that Broncos game, and Beane never got them a true number 1 receiver in the offseason or at the trade deadline. And if you look at it that way, it's actually impressive what McDermott accomplished with an injured roster. But the question is, if the public doesn't trust Beane to build a roster, then should he be the one to pick the next head coach? And is McDermott really the one here to blame for the losses? But anyways, it looks like the entire coaching staff is up in the air. I bet that rumors were going around that McDermott would be fired, and so Joe Brady has already been interviewing before the news even broke, and there's a good chance that he lands a head coaching job somewhere else. Also, McDermott's defense was structured around zone coverage schemes, and certain players were drafted to the Bills for that exact reason. So if McDermott leaves, does that mean roster changes should be expected too? The one good thing here is that so many NFL teams right now are needing a head coach, and Buffalo's probably the best job available and the one that people will gravitate towards the most simply because they get to work with Josh Allen. And I think any coach would want to jump at the opportunity of coaching a quarterback who's already proven that he can win at a high level. So the question now isn't if they can attract the top candidate, it's whether they'll find the right person who can help them break through. Thanks for watching.